welcome to National Headlines. I am Amana Ansari and I will be taking you to the top headlines from the leading newspapers of the country. Let's start with the Times of India. Pragyan covers 8 meters on moon. Roll out photos in. Pragyan had crawled 8 meters on the moon as of Friday at the rate of 1 centimeter per second after the Chandrayaan-3 rover began leaving its track in lunar surface dust on Thursday. The first image of the rover rolling out of the lander and over the ramp released Friday added to the India's moonshot euphoria. Next headline is from the Indian Express. Modi, Greece PM agree on a strategic partnership doubling trade by 2030. In the first prime ministerial visit to Greece after 40 years, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Greek PM decided to elevate bilateral ties to strategic partnership, promised to double bilateral trade by 2030 and agreed to firm up migration and mobility pact soon. Modi, after holding bilateral talks in Athens, said, "This is the first visit by an Indian Prime Minister in Greece after a gap of 40 years. Still, neither the depth of our relations has diminished nor has there been any decrease in the warmth of our relations." Let's move on to the headlines from the Hindu. Plea in Supreme Court seeks reservation for transgender person in education and employment. The Supreme Court on Friday asked the Centre, states and the Union Territories to respond on a petition seeking reservation for transgender person in education and employment. A bench headed by Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud issued notice the plea that asserted that transgender persons are entitled to reservation under Article 16 of the Constitution. Next, let's move on to the headlines in the Economic Times. SEBI submits Adani report to Supreme Court, says probe completed. India's market regulator has completed the investigation into whether Adani Group companies violated securities law, it said in submission to Supreme Court on Friday. It has investigated 24 transactions. The status report provides a detailed breakdown of the steps taken by the Securities and Exchange Board of India during its investigation but does not reveal specific findings. Next headline is from the Telegraph. About 70 students hospitalized after consuming midday meal in Delhi government school. Around 70 students were on Friday hospitalized after allegedly having a midday meal in a government school in southwest Delhi. The Delhi government has issued a show-cause notice to the midday meal provider, they said. All the children were in stable condition, a Delhi government official said, adding that the midday meal providers have been warned to ensure proper food was provided to the school children. Finally, our last headline is from the Hindustan Times. Punjab Governor threatens President rule in CM letter. Punjab Governor Banwarilal Purohit told a Chief Minister to respond to his letter or face the prospect of President's rule being imposed in the state. Purohit also threatens to initiate criminal proceedings against the Aam Aadmi Party leader. In his letter, Purohit said there is reason to believe that there is a failure of the constitutional machinery in the state. While there was no response from the Mann on the letter, AAP's Punjab unit spokesperson Malvinder Singh accused Purohit for working like Bharatiya Janata Party spokesperson. That's all for the national headlines. To stay updated on the latest headlines from the leading newspapers, do join us on National Headlines from Monday to Saturday at 11 a.m.